Hi, I'm doing this video to help you find the upper and lower fences of like a box plot. So, share my screen. You just follow this formula. It just says you take the third quartile to find the upper fence. That is, you take the third quartile and you add 1.5 times IQR. The IQR is the interquartile range. So let me write that up, And the interquartile range is just equal to Q3 minus Q1. So you have to have a group of data already, and I already have a group of data, and I entered into my calculator and I scrolled down and I found the 5-number summary. So I find my Q1 is 18.15. And then my Q3 is 40.15. So my interquartile range is going to be that 40.15 minus 18.15, which will be, we need 2 to get back to 20 and then another 20, so 22. So it's like our interquartile range will be 22. Okay. So then next, we just follow order of operations and we substitute in this 22 that I calculated. The IQR, or the interquartile range in my case, is 22. So I substitute in my Q3, which is the 40.15 from my data. And I'm going to use the UP for the upper fence, UF for the upper fence. Upper fence will equal the third quartile, which is 40.15, plus 1.5 times the interquartile range. So that sometimes in previous algebra classes, you're like you have to plug in a variable for the I, then plug in a different letter for the Q, and plug in a different letter for the R. No, this is one variable, like IQR. Instead of picking one letter for this variable, they just summarized it using 3 letters. So I just plug in one number, 22, where I see the IQR. And this means multiply. We need to multiply the 1.5 times the 22. And we need to do that before we add. Okay, so we have to follow order of operations here to mean that please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or PEMDAS, we do parentheses. There's nothing actually in parentheses, no addition or subtraction in parentheses, but parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division need to be done first, and addition and subtraction last. So we have to multiply the 22 times 1.5. 33. And then we need to add that 40.15. And that gives us 73.15, and that is our upper fence. Okay, that's our upper fence. And of course, we would graph it on our box plot, 73.15, and anything that is larger than that upper fence, we would say is an outlier. Okay. Then the lower fence, I plug in the Q1 here, the 18.15, minus 1.5 times the IQR. IQR is 22. It's just like the same previous problem. So 1.5 times 22 is going to be 33 again, same as above. And then I just do 18.15 minus the 33. You're actually going to get a negative number here, which wouldn't really make sense in my situation. Especially if the data values can't take on negatives, like I would just say that every value we're not going to have any outliers, if we got a negative lower fence like this, but we'll just go with it for this moment. 18.15 minus 33. I guess if we're dealing with a variable that can take on negative numbers, then we would say, hey, any value negative and less than negative 14.85 would be an outlier as well. So anything smaller than that, so you'd have your number line, you'd have your box plot. Anything smaller than this lower fence of negative 14.85, we would say that's an outlier. So anything out here or anything over here that either lower than the lower fence or higher than the higher fence, anything that is an outlier. So, right, I hope you found this helpful. Have a good day. Bye.